everyone, welcome back to Wolf Hunter's Armory on YouTube. This is my AK. This review is probably going to make my shirt very true here. This is a Pioneer Sporter AK. Not the best reliability, not the best track record in reliability, I should say. But I got this out of curiosity because when Pioneer came out with the Hellpup, everybody seemed to like it. Everybody says it works great. It's pretty reliable. Never really seen too many issues with the Hellpup. So when I saw this come up at my local gun shop, I bought it just because. Now, the one thing that did concern me, and I know you can't see it, but I'll show it when we go inside and do the tabletop. It is stamped right here, Pioneer Arms, Florida, but on this side, it's stamped Inner Arms. I don't know if that's going to be an issue later or not. It does have the Radom Poland stamp on it. And it also has the little emblem up here on the front trunnion. And as far as I can tell, the front trunnions on these are still cast, but supposedly, and I haven't heard anything positive or negative really either way conclusively to say that Pioneer will not honor their warranty, but they have a lifetime warranty on the front trunnion. If it ever cracks, breaks, whatever, they will replace the entire rifle. The rest of the parts only have a 1-year warranty on them, which, again, I'm not worried about. It comes with your standard slant muzzle brake. You got your standard sights, and they actually are on straight. They're not canted in any way. Basic AK rear sight. Have your safety switch and dust cover, and that works very smoothly. And let's see, yep. So it's cut back, and that first one is always hard. I don't understand this. Oh, it might be because I've got the safety on. I'm an idiot. It's okay. Let's take that back off there. There we go. Very smooth. Trigger pull. Trigger pull on that is actually quite light. See if I can get it up there close for you. There you go. That's the brake on it. It's about what I would expect from an AK or any rifle, really. Fairly light trigger. This one does have all the plastic furniture on it. It's the Sporter model. I'm not a big fan of it, but that's all they had in stock. And big issue that I've seen with this is the furniture is made by Phoenix Technologies, and if you see, there is a gap running down the seam of the front sight. The front grip. I do plan on changing that grip anyway. I don't like it. I'd rather have just a straight grip instead of the finger groove deal. I don't like those. The stock is really solid, and it has if I can pop it open here, it's a little stiff, there we go. Has a little storage compartment in the buttstock. Got your little sling attachments, and this one did come with the original cleaning rod from Poland, which I thought was quite nice because a lot of these don't come with cleaning rods anymore. They either get taken out during the process of the compliance process to make these legal, because these do come out of Poland, and to make them compliant, they have to have a certain amount of U.S. made parts in them, and a lot of times these rods are never replaced. I'm glad I got it. I wish it actually come with the cleaning kit in it, but beggars can't be choosers. And this was about a $750 rifle. I have taken this out. I've put approximately 800, give or take 800 rounds I bought 2 cases of what's it, Red Army Standard, bulk spam cans. So it's 640 rounds each. I've been through 1 complete can, and about a quarter of the way through the other, so roughly 800 rounds. And as you'll see when we do this on the tabletop, I did take it apart and cleaned it just to see what the internals look like, and they actually look really good. There's very, very little wear on them, like I would expect from something a little bit higher quality, but I don't know how long this will actually last. Time will tell. So now we are going to transition to inside on the tabletop, where I'll pull it apart and show you guys what everything looks like on the inside. Okay guys, so this is going to be the tabletop part of the AK, and before we get to that, I do want to clarify some things that for some reason on the first part of this video I got some things confused. This AK is imported by Inner Arms, who for some reason I was confusing with Inner Ordnance. Inner Ordnance has a really horrible track record. Inner Arms, it's not the original Inner Arms company. The original one was out of Virginia, and if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I have the Star from Spain, Model S. You can see that there. And that was imported by Inner Arms in Alexandria, Virginia. And surprisingly, I do not remember if I showed this in the video, but in this case, I still actually have the original box and the original owner's manual here with that pistol there. So there we go. But this was imported by Inner Arms back in the day. So I did want to clear that up. I don't have anything bad to say about Inner Arms. I don't know what their quality is now compared to the stuff they were importing before the original owner passed away in 1998. The new company was moved from Virginia to Texas, and they wanted to continue the legacy of the original Inner Arms after Mr. Cummings, who started the original one back in 1988, I believe. I think that's when it was, 88, somewhere in there that he started the original company. But anyway, moving forward with this review, after that little clarification, I do want to take this and show what everything on the inside looks like after the roughly 800 rounds, give or take a few, that I've put through it. So for the price point of this, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the first part of the video, I do a lot of talking. Nothing is scripted, so if you hear a lot of ums and ahs, that's just me doing this off the top of my head, trying to remember everything I want to say. So forgive me for that. I'm not, professional at this yet. Anyway, so pulling this apart here. Let's go into this without actually scratching my table up. There we go. Dust cover there. Of course, there's not going to be anything wrong with the dust cover. It's a dust cover. Okay. So let's pull out our spring and guide rod. It is a 2-piece guide rod, just like most other AKs are. Okay. And now we can pull out the bolt. Carrier there, and there we go. So as far as I'm going to strip it, I'm not pulling the gas tubes off and all that, because I actually need a little hammer and punch to move this lever here to pull that off. But just to show, I'm going to go ahead and pull the bolt out of here so I can show that separately. So looking at this actually looks very good. There's no real wear on it. Now this has been cleaned, because after I did do the 800 rounds, there was a little bit of carbon on it, so I wanted to clean it up and see where my wear marks are. And you can see there's a few little spots on the little carrier there. But as far as where the bolt rides, let's get that in here. So I did have to re-record this video. I did record this the same day that I did the little overview outside, but I had to scrap that video because every time I was trying to show a part, I was off the camera way up here, so that doesn't do anybody any good. But you can see there, the little tail, everything is good on that. The finish hasn't even started to wear off of it after 800 rounds, which on a quality AK I wouldn't expect it to. On something cheap, you never know what you're going to get. And this was cheap. I think I paid right around $750 for it when I bought it, brand new. But anyway, that's the carrier and the piston. And here is the bolt. You can see there. It's the bolt face. There is no marks on it where it's been slamming into the front trunnion. Nothing mushrooming. The finish is mostly still there. There's a couple little spots where it's starting to wear, a little bit. But everything in there looks good. Everything still seats properly. So again, this is the first AK that I've had. I did go a little bit cheaper, just because it is my first one. I kind of wanted to be able to tear into it, learn about it, change things on it, upgrade the furniture, stuff like that, and not be into it too much if I do mess something up. I'm not worried about losing what little bit of money I do have in it. But so far I've been extremely pleased with it. Like I said, I have bump fired this quite a bit. Let's see if I can get this. Don't know how well you'll be able to see down in there. I don't really have a flashlight because I am filming this on the phone. But I mean, everything in there looks really good. There's a little bit of wear, of course, on the hammer, on the face of the hammer where the carrier comes back and smacks into it. So make sure I keep everything in frame there. But yeah, I've been pleasantly surprised by the quality of this so far. As I do some more testing, if anything comes up, I will be glad to share it with you guys. Like I said, I don't know anything about the quality of these, but so far it has been good. So if anybody has any opinions, have any thoughts about it, have any experiences with it that you'd like to share, I would love to hear it. I'd like to hear everybody's experiences on what they think about this stuff. And if you have any suggestions about things that I could do to improve it, I'd love to hear it. So please leave me a comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one.